everybody, welcome to another update to my home theater. I'm currently still using the Yamaha RX667. It is not a Dolby Atmos or DTS:X enabled receiver. However, as you can see in the title where it says Atmos Speakers ? Well, I'll tell you why. As you can see, the front stage here is my left, center, and right. And then, of course, my sides and my backs. Okay. So, what I have installed here is the Mica M8C in-ceiling speakers. This is an 8-inch woofer with a 1-inch pivoting dome tweeter. As of right now, these are not my Atmos speakers. I have put them in there to basically get me set up. But as to what my receiver is, these are my presence speakers, which usually should go on the side of your screens, here and there. But instead, I decided to use that option with the in-ceiling speaker. So this is the left, and this is the right. They sound very good. They get pretty low, and you know, I'll have some demos coming up soon using them. And as to what the setup is when I am in this mode, I have to use the sound programs to get these to work. Otherwise, they won't work as presence. So when I have them using the sound field there, it becomes a 5.1.2 setup, which, you know, is very interesting for me because I've never heard it this way with the in-ceiling speakers. So, like I said, the back speakers are not in use at the time. So if you're interested in buying these speakers, they're fairly cheap. They're 40 bucks a piece. I'm using Monoprice CL2, which 2 is the 2 conductor at a 14 gauge. I like using the 14 gauge. It's easier to work with versus the 16 gauge. It's a nice thicker cable. And thinking probably doing the rest of the speakers in that gauge as soon as I can. So installing these guys is not as easy as you think. I know you've seen probably some other guy's video showing them just pushing the speaker up and tightening it down with the screwdriver and stuff, or a powered screwdriver, I'm sorry. But these tiles here are foam. So it makes it a lot harder to install these things because when you're pushing up on these speakers, okay, you're pushing up on that ceiling tile, you're taking the whole thing up. So basically I have to hold it with one hand with the right and take my left hand and go on top of the speaker where you got those flappers where you're supposed to use the screwdriver to turn with the screw, and then those flappers are supposed to turn on their own. Well, these aren't the case. It's a lot harder to install these things this way. If you have drywall, I could see where it could be pretty easy to do that, where you're just pushing up on the speaker and then it's just taken to that way. But with these being foam, it's a lot more difficult of an installation process. So if you're thinking about doing that in the future with your home theater, I would look at some other ceiling tile instead. So I've had these for about, 12, 13 years. So that's pretty much the scoop of the video here. If you like the video, what you've seen here today, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. It's up to you. But like I said, these sound pretty darn good. I'll give a sound demo of these out pretty soon. And, have a great day, and thanks for watching my video.